This video will guide you through mapping and assignment in My TRENZ Zone. We'll show you how to allocate appointment books within your organization. This can only be completed by your company's TRENZ registration contact. All registered sellers can map their appointment book so that trade booths cannot request appointments with them during the appointment requesting phase. Sellers who have purchased a single appointment book will find a PDF guide on how to do this in the Resources section of the TRENZ website. Sellers who have purchased more than one appointment book also have access to allocate each appointment book to a geographical region. This video will show you how to do this. Mapping by region allows sellers to have an Eastern stream and a Western stream, and they can assign and map these books accordingly. Once mapped, only buyers from those particular markets can request appointments within those books, meaning the right staff will see the right buyers. For example, if you have a staff member who specializes in the Eastern markets, such as China, you need to select only these geographic regions in the Wants to See column. This then allows only those buyers located in that region to request the appointments in that book. This geographic mapping is based on the TNZ market the buyer works with. The second appointment book would then have the opposite mapping, i.e. all the other countries. Just be aware, the mapping only applies during the appointment request phase. After this time, all manually scheduled appointments do not follow these rules, so you'll need to manage accepting of any requests closely. Okay, so let's move on to the website and look at mapping and assigning appointment books. You can log into My TRENZ Zone via the TRENZ website. Just put your username here, and then your password, and then click Login. Mapping and assignment can be found under the Appointments tab, down here on the left. On the right-hand side is the Edit button. Click the Edit button for the appointment book you want to work with. Then come over to this drop-down menu and select the person from your company who will be managing this book. If you don't want to map the book, then just click Save and you're done with that book. Of course, if you have more than one book, then you'll need to repeat the process with any additional books as well. You'll only be able to reassign the book to be managed by a delegate attending on a full pass. If you want to map your appointment book, that's pretty straightforward. By default, all options are in the Wants to See column. So all you need to do is select the options that you don't want to see, then click the right arrow to move them across to the Don't Want to See column. If you move a region over by mistake, just select it and move them back by clicking the left arrow. If you wish to select multiple items, just hold down Control or Command on a Mac and then click on those items. Once everything is mapped the way you want it, don't forget to click Save. This person has now been assigned to manage this appointment book, and requests will only be available for this book from the Wants to See column. You'll then need to repeat the process for any additional appointment books. Just a reminder, those sellers with one appointment book will only be able to map to meet or not meet with trade booths. If you are running two appointment books, the best approach is to assign the book to the person managing the stream. For example, Stacy runs Western markets and Sam runs Eastern markets. Once you've assigned them to their appointment book, map the region to the appropriate person. If you want your person to appear in searches with an alternative company name which differs from your company name, just let us know. For example, we can include within Stacy's profile, Stacy TIA Western Markets, which will be helpful for delegates trying to make connections. Just note, we can only add one alternative name per person. An important thing to note if you would like one person to manage all the appointment requests across multiple appointment books. It's recommended that they log in as the delegate allocated to each book, so they'll need to obtain these details from the relevant people. You can make changes to mapping and assignment as often as you like until it closes. Please refer to the TRENZ website for the key dates. Following this, the Mapping and Assignment tab will close and the Appointment Requests tab will open. We'll talk about that in our next video.